Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Donkey Kong Country 3 playthrough. As always, I'm your host SlimKirby, and today we'll be finishing up the rest of KAOS Kore, the 8th world of the game. So yeah, let's get started with Coindozer Clamber. This is another exotic jungle level. And yeah, we have the coin enemies are here, but they are coinless. But they're actually called Coindozers. And yeah, you have to kind of move around this level, and they kind of act as platforms, but they can also act as like, hey, we're gonna shove you into the pit, and you're gonna die. So like, be very careful with them. They can kind of be like pretty irritating enemies to deal with. Especially if like you're making a really tight jump. If you don't land on just the right part of them when they're moving, you could easily get like pushed off. And it's not a pretty sight. I love how I didn't even die to the Coindozers. I died to me thinking there was something there. As it usually goes in video games sometimes. Especially when you're playing a new game for the first time and you're like, oh, is there a secret here? Oh, no, there's not. I died. And I died there because for some reason my helicopter spin didn't go off. Wow, Slim, you one-tried Lightning Lookout and now Coindozer's giving you trouble. Honestly, that's kind of how it goes, though. Lightning Lookout, I think, can be tough, but, like, I always have more trouble with this one for some reason, just because I feel like it's a level that, like, he's like, oh, yeah, this is this level where you can just, you know, do this and be fine the whole way through, but then, like, you actually try doing that, and you go too fast for your own good, and then it's like, oh, no, I actually died more than I expected. Stuff like that can happen sometimes in video games, let me tell you what. Trying to find where certain things are. Maybe we just haven't gotten any of them yet, I guess. Now, one thing that is kind of cool is you can, like, retro achievements, I think, for... It might be for the original version of the game, not this version, but, like, there's, like, an achievement for doing the whole level with Kiddy Kong, so, you know, you don't have the helicopter spin to save you. That's one of the reasons why I love retro achievements, is when they do challenges like that. And stuff like that can be fun to, like, you know, test the waters with. Much better than, like, the 500 million, like, beat this boss without taking damage achievements, which I could definitely do without those. Okay. Oh, this is a fun coin to get. Oh! I don't know, I just like creative stuff like that. Oh, come on! To that I say bleh. Bleh, indeed. I definitely feel like I'm missing a bonus somewhere. Maybe it's that one like thing I saw below with that one Coindozer, and I just didn't do anything with it because I'm like, oh, that's probably nothing. Once again, my helicopter got like murdered in the middle of it. My helicopter jump, rather. It's like, hey, Slim, I'm going to just make you drop into the pit. You like the sound of that? No, I don't, actually. I could do without that, actually. Okay. So here's the cool boat, the cool coin thing we did earlier. Don't know where I'm going, so let me slow down. Watch out for you. Okay, nothing over there. Making sure there's no other bonuses or anything. No, we missed it. Okay. Well, gonna have to go back in and find that. So, BRB. Okay, I feel like it has something to do with that guy. Or there. Okay. Okay, well, we're done with that level. Let's get on out of there. Let's move on to this thing. Did I really lose every single one of my stars for hitting that? That was stupid. I've lost every single star for that. That's so bad. Ah, I missed one again. Maybe two. Yeah, two. Okay, whatever. Let's just keep moving. You have a game to complete. Poisonous Pipeline. So, for this level, we're swimming in poison. We're not going to die, but we are going to have our controls reversed, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, right is right, or right is left, and left is right. So keep that in mind as you make your way through the poisonous pipeline. Or if you're playing on emulator, you could reverse your controls or change your inputs around. I don't think it's really that bad, though. I mean, come on. It's the It's the novelty of the frickin' level. Like, come on. Now you're thinking, well, Slim, you're the one who always cheats at that one, Super Mario Party minigame where it's like the quiz on like all the fruits and stuff. It's like, well, here's the thing about that. That's on a system where you can naturally, like, you know, do that feature. Game Boy Advance didn't allow you to make save states, or map controls, or anything like that. Plus, I'd also just never do that in, like, a game against, like, human players. I just came from there, right? Yeah, I had to have. Oh, well. Or is that, like... It might be just, like, we get that if, like, yeah. If we didn't go to the bonus earlier, I mean... But yeah, up is still up and down is still down, so it's like those controls are still fine. It's just the right and left ones are reversed. Hallelujah. Okay. I know the coin is at the very end, too, so... Oh no! A simple star puzzle level, but with backwards controls! Woo! Oh, that was also as free as everything else. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Get the G, and... Oh, hey, look at that. We got coin. Look at that, we got coin. Coin has been gotten. Okay, guys, well, I think it's time. I think we've gotten everything done. It's time for Castle Chaos. Click, click. Kong's back. Click. This time, Chaos will be victorious. Who do you call him, Pinhead? Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what you'd have to do there. Oh no, what have you done? My wife's going to kill me! I used all her best pots and pans to make him. Also, her robot AI. I don't know how the hell she had that, but whatever. And then you just cast him aside. As if he was a stack of empty tins.
I thought that's what he was.
What? How dare you? Chaos was my ticket to world domination. And I'd have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. I guess it just isn't your day, is it? Well, you may have roasted my robot, but I'm the master chef around here. And I reckon it's about time your goose was cooked. Oh no. I've never had geese before. Ugh! Ugh! Okay, I'm gonna do this, because I always get paranoid about the hitbox for this guy. Why'd I get stuck on there? That was annoying. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ah! God, I never remember, like, the exact positioning for some of this stuff. It also didn't help that I lost Dixie in kind of a stupid way. Maybe I'll try to do Kitty at this part just so I can keep... Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah. Okay, this is better. Okay, yeah, go back this way. Okay, so I need to remember that he goes across the entire screen. Except here, where he does turn around. Then he gets a little faster. I think we like have to ride it to the other side or something. Yeah, then you have to take this, do this, grab, jump, duck, grab, wait. Not do that, I guess. God, that scream is so hilarious, though. It'd be funny if it was replaced with the, like, The sound of like the enemy soldiers in GoldenEye when they get ran over by the tank. I am surprised that hit, if I'm being honest with you. Am I complaining? No. Get that. Thank you. Oh, okay. I guess that was it. Yo, it's our dudes.
Whoa, whoa, my head, what happened? 1 minute I was dreaming about the world's biggest pile of bananas. The next I was a power-crazed madman. I still wanted bananas though.
Hey, don't worry, Donkey. Thanks to Dixie, it's over.
I'm impressed. I bet even Cranky would be after that performance.
Nope, not really. Right, you go this way, kitty, and I'll go that way. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? You just hear a punch sound effect when it closes. Okay, well there you go. That's Donkey Kong Country 3 for the Game Boy Advance. Obviously, it's not over. There's still one more thing we have to do. Or one section left we have to do, but that's only going to take 2 or 3 parts. Probably only 2 parts now that I think about it. And yeah, they kind of go through this a lot faster because obviously in the SNES version you have the scrapbook and all like the animatics and everything, but and it's weird because you'd think that they would actually do something like that because of, like the first 2 games had like the camera icons, which was absent in this game for some reason. So it's like you'd think they'd actually like lean into that a little bit more, honestly, but it is what it is. But no, I do really I do enjoy this game. Interestingly enough, I don't know. It depends on how much you think a new world adds to the equation. Because, yeah, while it did add a whole new world in this game, it didn't really add much beyond that. Like, obviously they switched some, like, side quests around, but really, I mean, they didn't do that much with that, but still. So yeah, we're an average ape. I'll probably get to under 6 hours. That should be doable. Because we only got like 1 world left, but... yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. For at least this part. Again, there's more. As you can see, we immediately go back to the world map, and we still have things we can do on the overworld and stuff, so we'll get back to doing that next time. So I'm not going to call this like the final video or finale, it's just you know, another video. But we'll get there. We'll get there in time, and then we'll close the project when it's you know, good and ready to be done. But yeah, this is SlimKirby. This has been Donkey Kong Country 3. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.